My role within Atkins is an assistant engineer for Atkins Nuclear. That's within the energy division of Atkins. Specifically, I work on day-to-day mechanical engineering challenges for our nuclear clients who could span across the world.
My role consists mainly of sort of a half and half split between reporting work, which we kind of learnt at uni, but I also do a lot of site work, so I'm actually out in the field quite a lot of time.
Well, Atkins is a very large company, and they work a lot of international projects as well as local ones, and as well as combined with interesting projects, the graduate scheme is really good. They encourage you towards your chartership, which I want to progress towards.
I wanted to be part of a large company where there was a multitude of opportunities, not just in rail but also in other areas.
I've been here a year, so the first 6 months I was working in the design office in London. And I was part of the cities and infrastructure team, and within that I was mainly doing projects which were based around drainage, so I did a lot of work on the Olympic Park.
I had a look at some different companies. Atkins was one that stood out. I'd heard about them in the news from the Olympic Games, so decided to research them more, applied and then never looked back.
So you get a lot of opportunities to go on courses, to learn from people who have a lot of experience in what they do.
On my master's course we had to do a research project, and a lot of us did it with consultancies, and one of my friends did hers with Atkins, and she'd always raved about the experiences she'd had there with the people that she was working with, and we'd always been told about the great reputation of Atkins, so that was one of the main reasons. So I was really excited when I heard about a job going in the Bristol office.
Atkins is also a company that does a project from the very beginning to the end, so you don't just get involved in one area, you get involved in the whole life scale of a project.
The projects they're doing, whether it be in the UAE or whether it be in North America, really are amazing projects to be involved with.
I think the thing that sets Atkins apart from other engineering firms are the opportunities that are available. For example, there's really a great breadth of well-renowned projects that you can get involved in, and I've seen that from quite early on in your career, graduates have really great opportunities to do things like go abroad and work on site. I think I chose civils particularly. I have always had quite a keen interest in projects around the world, and in 2005 I was actually in Hurricane Katrina and witnessed kind of the destruction of the area and all of the infrastructure, and how important it is to, as engineers, make sure that the things that we build to make our cities safe.
So one piece of advice that I would have for a potential Atkins graduate would be to be flexible. Atkins could potentially open up a world of opportunities, and I think having a flexible approach means that you're more likely to get the opportunities there.
So I did my undergraduate in civil engineering, and I'm now working in transport planning. So Atkins really gives you the opportunity to diversify your skills. They don't make you kind of stick to what you studied. As long as you have a technical mind and your skills are transferable, it is possible to do pretty much anything in this company.
I'm working on a project called Tidal Lagoon Swansea Bay, which is a new development in the Swansea Bay area, which is going to try and utilise tidal power and the large tidal ranges that they have there. I can look at it physically there and say that I had quite a big hand in developing it, quite a hand in the solution that we presented, and ultimately it was constructed to something which you can see and touch, which is really great.
I work on a project in Kazakhstan, and that's looking at all the ground profiles and getting all the parameters from the contractor, which is given as the results, and designing foundations for an oil project out there.
Atkins is a really great place to work in terms of sort of the more social side of it, perhaps. Especially Bristol, we have a sports and social club, and we do a lot of things with them. A couple of months ago we went to Snowdonia and had a great weekend sort of doing team building activities. We did a bit of raft building, kayaking, things like that, which is really great just to meet other people within the office. And in terms of graduates, they're really good. We had a ski trip earlier this year, went to France, and that was fantastic.
It's a very sociable, very supportive company, but also it gives you a lot of opportunity as well to expand in your career, not only in the UK but across the world, not only in one business but across businesses through secondments. So I think Atkins is a great company just because it offers so much opportunity.